Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are when you see this message. It's your girl, it's Tina Renee coming to you. Excuse me, in my vehicle, on the Car Chronicle this morning. Y'all forgive me, I've been absent for 3 days this week. But I want to come in on today and share with you something that I had troubles with in the beginning of ministry. You pray for individuals and people come to you, ask you for help and ask you for prayers and ask you for guidance. You give them those things that they need, correct? You give them positive word and inspiration. You give them the prayers. You give them what they're asking for, tools that will help them to heal and move forward and try to live a healthy and productive life. Sometimes people love to live in their chaos. I'm going to say it again. Sometimes people love to live in their chaos. Why? Because it's like a lifeline to them. They function better in their chaos. Even though they may ask for help, or even though they may ask you for prayer, or they may need your guidance and some things in their chaos, they'll ask you. But are they going to use what you've given them? No. Why? Because they love living in their chaos. And being in ministry, you have to be very careful because people will leech onto you or latch onto you like a bloodsucker. And they will suck you dry. As long as you allow them access to you, access to your spirit, they will continue to suck on you and try to suck you dry. It may sound mean because I know in the beginning I had an issue with it because I was like, oh, they asked me to pray for them, but they asked for some guidance, but yet they still do the complete opposite. And so I had to learn how to not get upset because they're not using the tools or using the information that was requested by them. Just pray for them. But then I noticed that some people would latch on to me and they would ask me questions, say Tina, and send me a message in the inbox, and send me a text message, or they even approach me and ask me certain things, but yet again they do something completely different. And then I'm like, what the flip-flop? Or they ask me these questions and ask me to pray for them, and they still wallowing in their chaos. Because when you pray, you ask God to heal you. When you pray and ask God to deliver you from certain things, leave it alone because it's done. But then you want to grab back onto that chaos. Why? Because it's like a security blanket for you. Some people love their chaos. Some people love living in their mess. And then you have to realize, you have to learn how to discern that it's not you, it's them. It's something that they have to deal with, something that God has to get them to that point to where they can truly let go and release and really trust and believe that God is going to deliver them and heal them from their chaos. So don't take it personal. Don't get upset about the situation, because I did in the beginning because I didn't know, and I was like, why? Just why? But now that I am aware as to why, and it's not on me, I did what I was supposed to do. It's now on them. But I want to mention something else too. You have that certain individual that ask you for a prayer, or ask you for a question this week. Then next week they ask you the same question, or maybe something similar to what they was asking, and they'll say, can you pray for me again? Okay, you do, right? Then you notice 2 days later that they are asking again. So you got to learn how to discern and say, okay, enough is enough. Cut the door off. Cut the access off. And it's not being mean. It's because you got to protect your peace, your spirit. Why? Because you don't want them to continue to suck you dry, because they will suck you dry until when you are feeling like depleted. Because it happened to me. I was, people would, like I said, would latch on to me and they would ask me questions and they would say, Tina, pray, Tina, do this, Tina, do that, Tina, do that, and I would do it. But then I was wondering why I'm so tired. Then I'm wondering why I'm so acting loopy and all kind of stuff. It's because I allow this person access to me. I allowed this person to dump everything onto me that they were dealing with. And I'm not no dumping ground, and you're not a dumping ground, so don't allow people to dump their chaos and their mess onto you. You're not a trash can. So I just wanted to drop that gem today with you all. People love living in their chaos, and it's not your responsibility. People love living in their mess, and it's not your responsibility. If you have done what the Lord has instructed you to do, then what you do now is just let it go. Cut it off.